Hello students, this is Professor Dr. Maina Akhtar Mughal from Dr. M. Kazi Institute of Chemistry, University of St. Jamshid. So I was explaining you about the different tests regarding conformation of aldehyde and ketones in your organic compound, right? If you have been provided with an unknown organic compound, how you are going to find out if your compound contains these two functional groups, that is aldehyde or ketones. Now keep this thing in your mind that the tollens test or the you can say Felling's test or silver mirror test, they are all be performed, or Schiff test or you can say sodium nitroprusside test. These are only be performed if they you can say you got a positive result of the number one test, that was 2,4-DNP test. If 2,4-DNP test gave you a positive response, a positive result, that is confirmation of aldehyde or presence of aldehyde or a ketone in a compound, then you are going to go through all these series of tests. So now I will come to the Schiff test. Now what is a Schiff test? Schiff test is a mixture of para-rose aniline and you can say sulfurous acid, H2SO3. H2SO3, it is called sulfurous acid. It's a mixture and it's called a Schiff reagent, right? So this test is only for aldehydes. Keep this thing in your mind. It's only for aldehydes. You will simply take 0.2 gram is more than enough. As we are always deficient of chemicals, we should save the compounds. So we take the smallest compound amount. So 0.2 gram is enough, and you can add 5 drops of Schiff's reagent, right? And then you will simply shake it with the help of you can say by holding the test tube in your hand and shake it vigorously. You will, after some time, you will observe a purple coloration or a pink coloration that confirms the presence of aldehydes. Whereas the very important thing and the interesting thing is that ketones, if you do the same test for the ketones, they won't give you the pink color. So you can simply say that this can be maybe it is it's the confirmation. It tells you that your aldehyde is there, but it's not confirming you about the ketones, because ketones won't give you the positive pink color or the positive color or this pink color, right? So this is a very simple test. Now the next test I'm talking about is sodium nitroprusside test. It is also called a test for ketones, to identify ketones in your compound. If your organic compound contains a ketonic group, then this test will give you a red coloration, except for some, that is benzophenones. They won't give you the pink color, red coloration. They will give you orange coloration. They will give you different. Now why these colors are appearing, I will tell you in all my next videos why the color changes and what type of colors we are getting in and what is the reason of these colors. I will explain you in my next video. Right now I will explain this test. So you will simply this is a test for the sodium nitroprusside test is for finding out whether your compound, your organic sample, contains a ketonic group or not, right? So if you have a 0.2 gram of again a given substance, right, or your organic compound, at you can say 5 drops of sodium nitroprusside, or you can say you will have to alkaline it also. You can use an alkali, and sodium hydroxide pellets is the best alkali, or sodium hydroxide solution you can also make, and you can also add it drop wise into it. Now this is the known to be the best test to distinguish between an aldehyde and a ketone, because aldehydes will give no reaction. Keep this thing in your mind. Ketones will give you this red coloration indicating the presence of a strong ketone functional group there, whereas aldehydes will not give you this reaction. They will not show the color, and this is the best test to distinguish between an aldehyde from a ketone, and as aldehydes will give no reaction. So I hope you like this video, and these tests you are following. I hope you will understand them and you will go through the reactions mechanisms, because these things might come in your exams and that would be helpful to you. So please go through my next video in which I'm going to proceed further with these classification tests. Thank you.